Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Paul B. Gomez Jr., also known as Paul B. GMZ. And then today I'm going to be talking about on my first visit to Lone Pine, California. Just to let you all know, this is my first time visit out here in Lone Pines, and I'm very glad today's a beautiful day today, because you know, sometimes the weather is not on your side. And not just Lone Pine, I'm going to be visiting. I'm going to be also going to visit another area soon once my sisters come. And until then, I'm just going to enjoy this beautiful area at the Sierra Visitor Center. I think this place is also a museum. So my first visit going to Lone Pine, I didn't know what to expect. I arrived early. I didn't know where to go to, so I went to a place called Sierra Visitor Center. I was thinking to myself, I was just gonna probably wait outside in the parking lot until my sister comes. And then I told myself, I just decided, let's just go inside.
Fashion old Marine, I don't do none of that.
So when I head north from here,
go north on 395. Just as you get into Lone Pine on the left would be the movie museum.
And on my way inside, I met somebody named Ben, and he was telling me really cool stories about how he used to work in the minefields way back then in his days.
You know, we're a Boy Scout troop from Hawthorne, Nevada. We spent last night in the Alabama hills. Now we're going into Death Valley. I used to live down there. I spent 30 years down there working in the mines.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've been buried in cave-ins twice every day.
Is it next to Cerro Gordo mines, or?
No, this is just completely different. Down in Death Valley it was borax.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of talcum powder, but it ain't talcum powder when you dig it out of the ground. And borax, like soap and everything. And then further down was gold and silver. And there was even an iron mine down there at one time, and a couple of copper mines. There's all kinds of minerals down there.
And do you think some people will be able to visit mines, or is it too dangerous to do that?
You better stay out of them. I spent years working in them, and I've been through just about every mine down there. But a lot of them are dangerous, and if you don't know what you're doing, they won't find you.
Yeah, that's
true. And never,
true.
ever go in by yourself.
And I heard about a reward mine. I think that's what it's called, a reward mine, where it's a huge tunnel and it goes right through the mountains.
There's a bunch of them. A lot of times they didn't know it. Down in Tacopa, where I'm from, on one side of the mountain it's called the Noonday Mine. It's a decline shaft going down 600 feet. And on the other side of the mine it's called the War Eagle, and it goes straight into the mountain. We went down the Noonday one time and rolled a couple of smokes and left some wet papers on the platform at the bottom. About a month later, I was going through the War Eagle mine, and I crawled through some timbers, and here's some papers laying there on the bottom. The two mines connected. And I asked people that worked there. They said, oh no, they don't connect. Somebody was doing some high grading.
So it's been recent, right?
Yeah. I know one time me and my brother went up and took 1,000 foot of 2-inch pipe out of an abandoned mine. Then we went back a couple of weeks later to get some more, and there's all brand new pipe in there. So, oops, it wasn't abandoned after all.
Oh, wow.
It looked like it.
I wonder if somebody's just trying to fix it, or they live there.
It could have been somebody who just got the claim and replaced it. We didn't go back.
All right, well, it's nice to meet you. My name's Paul. Thanks for the...
Ben Miller. Nice to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you, Ben.
Have a safe trip now.
I will. So once I was done having a really good conversation with Ben, I decided to go inside the visitor center and check it out and see what they have. This is the visitor center. I made sure I asked permission. I introduced myself as a YouTuber, and they said it's okay. And they said there was a YouTuber out here a month ago filming. And once inside, I came across this big aqueduct pipe. It looks like it's rusted, but at the same time it looks clean. It looked like a big ring in the room. History of this 10-foot section of Los Angeles. Oh, this used to have been a pipe right here, huh? like part of a pipe, I think. That's so cool. So rusty, but they keep it preserved, and it looks like it's still in good condition. That's how it used to look like back then. There was like other historical history that I was coming across of. I was going through a lot of photos that were hanged on the walls. I wish I took my time to read them, but I was just looking at photos. There's Mammoth Lake right there. And there's Mount Whitney. This is the whole map of Lone Pine. What's this button do? I thought pressing the button I was hoping it was gonna tell me what everything about. The visitor centers also have this place you can just go to and see if you can buy something. I might look around and see what I want to get. I totally recommend visiting this place. You will meet a lot of nice people at the visitor center. I bought myself a hat there as a souvenir. Smokey the Bear on there, and it says only you, which means only you can prevent forest fires. Just to keep me from, shaded from the sun. And on my way out of the visitor center, I came across my sister that was waiting for me outside, and she had a present for me. Oh, sweet. Thank you so much on that. I don't know what's in it, but I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna read the card here. It says, "Happy birthday, Paul, from Sabrina and Marina." I'm not crying, I'm just got something in my eye. I'm gonna guess this is a frame, a picture frame.
It does hold a kind of picture.
Yep, it is. It does look like a picture. Oh, it is. It's the Dark Knight. The Dark Knight right there. Me and my sister Sabrina love the Batman. It's like one of our favorite superheroes. This is so cool. Thank you.
It's got clips from the movie reels or.
Oh, I see them. Really? Whoa! That's yeah.
I guess
You can
they're
see
from
them.
the actual
Like
film.
you can zoom in and you can see. That's the Joker, and that's another film reel. These are film reels for reals. Oh, thanks so much. I'm gonna take good care of this. I'm gonna make sure this is in this box. The birthday present was an actual picture of the Batman, the Dark Knight Batman with Christian Bale. Shows the actual film reels inside the frame. If my sister are watching, thank you so much. I love you very much. And my other sister, Marina, thank you so much for the amazing present. I don't know what to get you, but I am very bad with giving gifts with people. So I can only think of giving you a gift card on your birthday, and I feel like a bad brother, just giving gift cards. But like everyone says, at least it's the thought that counts. All right, so on with the review. I'm sorry, I apologize. I rambled on about the birthday gift. But this next visit to Lone Pine is going to be the Bakery Cafe. I wasn't even hungry at first, but I thought I'm going to try it out because I heard really good rumors about Bakery Cafe in Lone Pine. Me and my sister and her boyfriend Logan went over there, and the pies there look very delicious. It's nothing that I've ever seen before. I mean, I was looking at the bottom shelf inside where you can see all the desserts they have, and especially the pies. They look something like out of a cartoon film or something. To me, that's what it looks like, but in real life. And also, the people that work there are very nice. The waitress that we met, her name was Jessica. She took our picture while we were there. And she found out it was my birthday, and she told me that we're gonna sing, but so funny story, they didn't even sing me a birthday there like they said they were, which is a good thing because I would have probably felt embarrassed about it. So I'm glad they forgot to sing me a happy birthday. So after that, it was really great to be there to try out their food, even though I wasn't even hungry. I don't even know what to get, so it's a good thing I checked out the menus. So I ordered myself a turkey wrap sandwich. It looked very delicious. They give you options on what you want on the side. I forgot what the options were, so I picked the onion rings, and the onion rings looked really good. It tastes really good as well. I was enjoying myself. I totally recommend any visitor or any tourist that go out there and try out the Bakery Cafe. While we were in there eating, they have like a map on the wall about where to go visit in Alabama Hills. My sister's boyfriend, Logan, took a photo of the map, so we decided to go over there. So after the cafe, we made another step. I was thinking we were gonna go to the museum, but we decided to go to Alabama Hills out here since it's a nice day today. And my sister is up on Brenda's rock. You might see how it looks right now, but if you ever come out here, it's gonna look different because like there's some guy that comes out here and sometimes you'll see lips or you'll see an open mouth. I'm able to climb this. That's cool.
You got the grip on your shoes, you can climb up here.
While visiting the Alabama Hills, I was like how amazing it was back then that they filmed all the Western films out there, especially Iron Man, Tremors movies. I mean, it's like over 900 films they did out there. It's like a perfect location. I mean, you can see for yourself how beautiful it looks and the way you can see Mount Whitney from there and the way all the rock formations look. And it was a great day, very great day to be walking around and feeling that environment around you. Check out that cactus. This rock collapsed. It made a little cave down there that you can go in. So I found a little tiny cave down here.
The what?
I found a little tiny cave down here.
Huh.
It's right there. I loved and enjoyed myself being out there, looking around and then climbing the rocks. I mean, you gotta be careful, make sure you bring yourself very grip shoes. If you don't, you will tend to slide around and fall on your butt, or you get like a blister, you know, on your hand. You might get like a cut on my hand. I actually fell and I hurt my hand. I think it's already healed already, but I fell and hurt myself there and it started bleeding, but it's okay now. But I enjoyed myself being out there. Made it up on top. That was the hill I came from. And oh yeah, I'm coming. I was just admiring the hill. Yeah, look at this beautiful view here. So I totally recommend any tourists come out here in Lone Pine, like check out Alabama Hills and you can see for yourself. Breeze. Feels really nice out here. Mount Whitney looks really good. Me and my sister and her boyfriend Logan, we explored almost every part of Alabama Hills. So we tried to come across other places. After that climb we did up at this big rock, we got super tired, but I insisted just to keep exploring after that.
George Stevens, epic starred Cary Grant. Douglas Fairbanks Jr. I know that name.
I wish I knew my history here, but it's a good thing they have like signs that tells you like the films that were made. And this is a new location.
Waterboy wanted so much.
These mountains though are beautiful. Wonderful. And there's some people way up there climbing. There's another rock to climb into. It's a good thing I brought some Gatorades because after that climb, we got very thirsty. So further into the exploration of Alabama Hills, we came across this narrow road. I wish I could have filmed the narrow road, how it looked. Maybe I can try to find it on the map and post it on screen right here so you can get an idea where the location of the road was. But we came across this cave that my sister noticed. You found the Bat Cave? Looks like some people were camping out here. Uh-huh.
That goes up through the rocks.
Oh, this is so cool. A cave, amazing looking. I mean, I've never seen a cave like this. I was able to go inside it. There was like black soot in the ceiling. I think somebody used it as a fireplace or something. I wonder if there's like Indian markings up here. What pointed again?
Right here. Where
I see.
So people have fires and the smoke just blows out through there.
So that's why there's like black mist
You can see where
here.
they made the doorway here.
Yeah.
And reinforced it.
And the temperature in there didn't feel too hot. It was like nice and cool. I didn't know why it was cool in there. Maybe there's a ghost or something keeping it cool, but that's my theory. This is how deep it goes in. The temperature in this cave
It feels so nice in here.
does.
Air conditioned.
This is a pretty neat cave, man. I bet you there's a lot of things you can discover out here in Lone Pine. And this is one of them. So on our way out leaving Alabama Hills, we decided to make our last visit into Lone Pine. We wanted to go visit the Western Museum where it shows all the historical figures and the stories about all the filming happened, like all the Western filming. I heard a lot of good things about this museum. I seen a lot of photos, a lot of pictures and videos. I was super excited to go up close and personal with everything inside of it.
Yeah.
Don't play with the toys.
I'm joking.
I'm not.
You got her. You got me.
We're still at place.
I was like, oh, way to go. And you can see the cameras up front. I think it was called the Panavision. Not the Panasonic, but the Panavision cameras that were used back in the day. This is what the old cameras used to look back then. It's amazing that this museum kept them just to be able to see how they used to been. Panavision. It's funny, somebody called them Panasonic by accident. These two suits, they keep the old two suits here, huh? From these people. This is the original. Original Kevin Costner and Dennis Quaid.
Doc Holliday.
The suits are awesome. Look at these movie posters, the Western films. I almost thought this was a fat lady's dress at first until I looked closely. And it was just two, and I'm like, oh, there's two dresses. Never mind. And it used to belong to these people that wore them. This was from 1928. Regular Simplex 35 millimeter movie projector. Oh, this is for like a movie theater. That's what they used to use. Not making movies, but like in the movie theaters. And this is probably the same thing. And this is a drive-through speaker. Oh, they used to use.
It's from the 50s.
1950s. Bren Kurt light projection. This is like another projector.
There's a sound mechanism to it. How does it say so right here?
I like to have the light
An
switch.
old newspaper underneath it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I see. You think that's an old newspaper?
I'm not gonna grab it.
Nah, it looks too dirty and dusty. This is the truck they used to film on, I think. Yeah, that's what they used, where they put their cameras on top of it, and then this is how they film. There was like a car there that was used to carry cameras and shoot filming, and they keep it in really, really good condition. Except the back part, well, my sister pointed it out.
Antique camera car.
How old is it?
1928 Lincoln camera car.
It's a long time. It's in good condition too. It's been around for a long time.
Spare tire.
Yeah. It looks all brand new too.
The wood doesn't.
Back there is not.
Oh, it's pretty warm. Pretty used.
You're right. It does look very used. It's not brand new anymore. This looks like a badass samurai horse saddle here. Oh, what it used to been. Oh, okay, it used to have been a parade saddle. Made for adult. Bruce Flavins, unknown. So once I was going through my fun exploration inside the museum, I came across John Wayne's rifle. There's like a sign there that tells you about this used to belong to John Wayne. Oh, these are the regular guns that they use in filming. And the museum kept them as well. These guns used to belong to John Wayne, that rifle right there. There's a picture there you can see. Tim McCoy, April 10th, 1891. That's a very, very old photo. While I was walking around, I did have this nostalgia moment when I came across this box TV screen in the middle of the room. Well, it wasn't in the middle of the room, it was like right there in the corner. And there was like 2 chairs in front of it. And there was like a bunk bed. Back then they had like a Cheerio box with a Lone Ranger on it, and it's right there. What's this used to been for? There's the Lone Ranger and his comrade, Indian comrade. They got 2 bunk beds. Oh. This is what the Cheerio cereal used to look back then. And they kept the box. Back then, kids were so into Westerns, and they used to like dress as cowboys a lot and watch a lot of cowboy filming and shows back then in the 50s and I think 60s as well. Hey, that's what I was looking for. That's like the actual suit Robert Downey Jr. wore. So in my mind, I was thinking and I was feeling anxious on where was Iron Man? Where was the Iron Man suit? Because I remember seeing it on the internet that Robert Downey Jr. suit was in display somewhere inside a museum. So I made a huge circle in the museum until finally I came across a bit. And when the missiles hit, I can still remember he was bleeding on the shirt, and then this blood stain's still there. I was very glad to find it. It was still there. It was so cool looking. The blood stain was still on the suit after so many years. I think the movie was made 2008, so it's been maybe over 10 years already now. And not just the suit, but there's other displays you can look at. There's also posters of the Iron Man. There's also some props that were there that you can just look at. You can see Robert Downey Jr. There's like a photo of him with Mount Whitney behind him. And across from Robert Downey Jr.'s old suit, there's like another film that was made in Alabama Hills. It's the movie called Tremors. So you can also see the statues there. They have like a sign up that says do not touch, so make sure you can just look but don't touch when you see them. I can still remember watching the movie Tremors, and it was a very scary movie because all these monsters travel in the underground, and it was a really good movie to watch too. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie, and I feel like watching it again just because of being here, and this is very cool. And look, that's an egg. I think they use too. Bye Sabrina, bye Logan. Thanks for coming. And thank you for the birthday gift too. Thanks so much for, thank you. That was a lot of fun too. So probably have to think of doing something else next year.
You know what? I've got Vegas.
Oh yeah, Vegas, yeah. Oh, that sounds pretty good. Right, next time probably Vegas. Alright guys, so that is it about my review and my talk about Lone Pine. I totally recommend for anybody that's probably maybe from out of town from there. If you're going through a lot, you can just visit Lone Pine to get away from it all. There's like a Alabama Hills that's close by you can go to. Very interesting out there. If you're planning to camp out there, make sure you have like camping gear, some food. I came prepared. I brought some Gatorade and some chips, and that's all I brought with me. And we only drank some Gatorade. We didn't eat chips there or anything because we already ate. We had a really good exercise after eating, so it's a good thing we ate before going to Alabama Hills. But hopefully you guys enjoyed my story about going to Lone Pine. I enjoyed myself. If my sister and her boyfriend's watching, thank you so much for joining me out there. I had a really great time. I'm glad I wasn't alone. But anyways guys, take care, see you next time. Peace.